Okay, so I got the disconnect pulled.
An air conditioning capacitor holds a charge in the capacitor even after the power is disconnected.
Right here, and discharge the capacitor. And you can see the two red wires are going to the right side, two black wires the left side on the top, and everything's pretty straightforward here. We do still have a little bit of voltage from the 24 volts. It's a low voltage, so I'll need to pull those in order to replace the contactor. Now this new contactor I have, this is a 24 volt rated contactor. Sucks the contact in. You can see the contact's completely gone, burned across right here, completely missing the arm. This one is underneath, it's got a dust cap cover on, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that in place. Anyway, it's pretty straightforward to change this out. Here we go. Loosen the wires. There's our common wire. This side. Just kind of get it set them free. And usually for the top wires, I just use my screwdriver and lift up underneath to slip the lead off. And if you need to write down where these go ahead and do that. Anyway, I slip the red wire off back there, and the red wire here that's going to the side of the contactor. And usually you'll see a heater going to the bottom of the two wires that go down to a small little heater that goes around the base of the compressor. This one doesn't have it. Anyway, these are our two hot leads that go into the bottom here. So take those out. And we've got our screw that holds this in place. And before I take that off completely, I'm going to go ahead and remove the low voltage lines that go to the side. There's 24 volts that runs through here. Now you can see the contactor has unsucked out as it's lost its 24 volts. Now when you put the new one in, it's going to pop back in like so. So just be aware that you do have a little bit of low voltage here. And I'm going to remove the other side. Also the other end of the low voltage to complete the circuit and suck in the coil. Now I can go ahead and remove the screw here and pull the old contactor out. There's the screw for the new contactor. I'm going to go ahead and connect up one side of the low voltage lead to this side since it's pretty tough to get in there. Again, since it has voltage, it's a little bit safer. I'm using insulated handle wire strippers in order to touch it and get it going. It is low voltage, so it probably wouldn't kill me, but it's so humid out here that I'm sweating. And again, just a little bit safer to avoid touching it if possible. So just by keeping a little pressure on here, I should be able to hold it up and get it going. Tighten it down nice and snug. Now I'm ready for the other side. Now when I plug this in, it's going to pop. Sometimes that'll freak you out a little bit, but it's no biggie. It's just sucking the contactor in. So there we go. Now our contact is contacted, bridging the points from one side to the other. You can see on this one the points completely broke off and the arm is completely gone. So now everything's pretty straightforward. Our bottom lines are going to go in here just like the old one. And it's better to stick these on the side that's going to cause the wire to wrap around. So putting this on the left side, and that way it'll pull the wire up against the screw as opposed to pushing it out. Hopefully my big head's not getting in your way too much here. Try to give you a view over my shoulder. Okay, try to give these wires a little tug, make sure everything's secure there. Now we got the red side going to the right side, mimicking the way we had everything before. Lift this up around the back here. Stretch my legs a little bit. Crouching down is pretty tough on the muscles there. Come on. Alright. I'll retighten our back mounting screw down a little bit. A little tighter. Now is our black wires. There's the front one. Just gotta find where the other one went to. Lost it here in all the shuffle. Should be from the fan motor. Here it is. That wire lead seemed a little loose, so good idea to maybe crimp the wire down, tighten the lead up a little bit, just a tiny bit, tighten this down a little bit. That way we get a little snugger connection. Now it's holding nice and snug. And that could be a possible cause of why the previous contactor burned out. Getting a loose contact like that will cause heat buildup. And that could be why the old contactor went south on us. Anyway, again, I'm inserting this wire. This one I'm putting underneath the screw, but I'm putting it on the right side of the screw. That way, as I tighten the screw down, it draws the wire against the post. Okay, everything's in place, and I'm ready to fire it up. Just want to make sure everything's good here. Be a little bit better to come back and strap this down. Also secure that dangling capacitor. Make things better. But anyway, we got to get the people AC now. They're boiling inside. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in, and you can keep an eye out there. There we go. Fired right up. Again, usually there'd be a couple wires on the very bottom of the contactor going down to a little feeder that goes around the base of the compressor. Fan motor started right up. Line started getting nice and chilly. People inside are going to be happy. AC fan is blowing the correct direction and it's already removed the heat from the unit. So another unit good to go. Just a couple things to straighten up. Secure the capacitor, secure the other capacitor, and we'll be all set. Keeping things nice and chill.